Well guys, we just got loaded up here in Woodstock, Ontario. We're going to be heading down to Peoria, Illinois. It's just southwest of Chicago. We loaded 3 axle housing boxes. It's a dedicated thing we do, so it seems to be a pretty good trip. They're not bad loads, so just a bit of chaining. So I'm just going to do a walk around, show you guys what they are and how we chained them down. So they're big. They build them here in Woodstock, paint them, they cure here. So we got 3 of them. They're pretty tall inside the kit. So what we do is we run 1 chain through the eyelets on the front. Has to be a smaller chain to fit through. You just put it on a bit of an angle, pulling towards the front of the trailer. And then on the back, we put carpet in so we're not scratching the fresh paint. And we put one to from the passenger side to the driver's side, and one from the driver's side to the passenger side, crisscross. So basically put that on a bit of an angle, so that just pulls it down to the trailer and will stop it from jumping off. And then we also, because the skids that they're sitting on are as wide as the trailer, we throw a strap over, just more so to keep the skid from moving side to side if it were to come loose. So they're all the exact same. They're a little bit different in weight. There's one that's 16,000 pounds, 13,000, and 10,000. So we put the 16 on the back. I always put the heaviest on the trailer, less wear and tear on the truck. And in the US on a 10-1 spread fixed, you can you're supposed to be 34,000, but you can go up to 40. So that's that. So that's how you chain those down. You can get away with putting 1 binder on the front of it, but I found on the last load I did of these, it was just better. I just put 2, so. Guys, we're getting the kit closed up and get up the road here and get down to Peoria, Illinois for tonight. So they open first thing tomorrow morning. We'll get empty and get a reload back home here. So I'll catch you in a bit, guys. Well guys, we got up the road here. We got across the bridge, and we stopped here at a rest here near Kalamazoo, Michigan. Did a load check, took our 30-minute break, and we're just about to get going here. So thought we'd film a little bit and get up the road and get these axle housings delivered. So we're hoping to be there tonight, so deliver first thing in the morning. So let's get at it. Starting to snow a little bit, just light flurries, nothing major. So get our lights on. We don't need to be getting rear-ended. guys are slowing down, I want to put my four-ways on and indicate to the people behind me that I'm going to be slowing down or stopping. We don't need anyone hitting us from behind, and we don't need to be ramrodding through the gears and having anything come loose, or you never know what can happen. So I'm big on that stuff, and it's easier on the truck too. There's no sense of slamming through gears. Try to get up the road with no headaches. Heading across I-94 here now. We're about 2 hours from Chicago area. There's a rest area service center right on what is it, the I-94, I-80, whatever you want to call it there. There's a McDonald's and all that stuff inside, Subway, Chinese joint, washroom, 7-Eleven, gas bar. So I'll probably stop there next, maybe go and grab a sub or something, then I'll keep going, get into Peoria tonight. Probably by the time I get there, I'll have 11 hours off, so I can get some rest, hang out for a bit, get some good sleep, and I think the plan is to reload right out of the same place going back to Guelph, Ontario, with a load of racks. So it's nice and easy as long as everything works out. Probably be back home tomorrow night. It's not too late, I'll stop in at the house and sleep in my own bed and go deliver and then do another round. You guys in the past, these things are awesome. Trying to watch your calorie intake on the road, you just need a little bit of caffeine kick there to get you through your day. I don't drink coffee, so I like these things. So I might have one or two a day, but yeah, they're just the white ones. You can get blue, orange. Pretty much any truck stop has them, but they're 10 calories, and there's only 5 grams of carbs, no sugar, a little bit of caffeine in there to give you your boost. And crack one of these suckers open and suck her back. Shit, splattered on the dash. Well guys, we're just around the corner here from our delivery. Get back in here and get unloaded in the morning. in the driveway here, so we're gonna get back in and I'll catch back up with you guys. Hey guys, so it's the next day here. We just got unchained and we're about to get unloaded, so these guys don't mess around, so it probably won't take too long. Then we're gonna head to the reload after, so let's get at her. To go. Hey guys, so we just got empty here. It's pretty cold outside, but for some reason I'm still breaking a sweat, so anyway, yeah, we got that off. That was a nice easy trip, other than the snowstorm we went through last night and the whiteout and all the cars in the ditch. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to like, subscribe, drop comments. And like I said, we checked the analytics of the channel, and I think it's about 83% of people that watch the channel aren't subscribed. So be sure to hit that button and you know, support us so we can keep the content coming. Just kind of, we can keep everything rolling along here. So until next time, keep shiny side up, keep on trucking.